Chris Bumstead just stepped off the stage at the 2024 Mr. Olympia Classic Physique. But what happened before he won his sixth title will blow your mind. The injuries, the insane backstage mind games, and the shocking announcement that no one saw coming. You're about to see the raw truth about the sport's biggest stage. What really happens before the lights, before the cameras, before the crowd goes wild. Forget what you think you know about bodybuilding competitions. This isn't just flexing in front of a mirror. Backstage, it's war. Minutes before stepping on stage, competitors are pumping up like maniacs, grabbing resistance bands, hitting last-minute curls, shoulders, push-ups, forcing every last bit of blood into their muscles. But here's where it gets crazy. The mind games start. Some guys stare down their rivals, trying to break their confidence. Others are hyping themselves up, screaming, slapping their legs, shaking out their arms. And then there's Chris Bumstead. He doesn't flinch, doesn't talk, doesn't even blink. Years of experience have turned him into a machine. What does it take to look like this? Chris Bumstead's training isn't just intense, it's precision engineered for perfection. His days are grueling, morning cardio on an empty stomach. Then, the real suffering begins. Heavy, compound lifts to keep his mass. Isolation work to carve out the details. Abs, posing practice, endless diet discipline. And here's the part most people don't see. The pain, the fatigue, the nights where he questions if he can even make it to the next day. But he pushes through because he knows the moment is coming. It's the day of the competition, the final 24 hours before stepping on stage. Brutal. No water, no real food, just pure suffering. Chris is dehydrated, dizzy, and running on nothing but willpower. Every muscle fiber is hanging on by a thread, and still, he refuses to break. He steps onto that stage for one reason only: to defend his title. Chris nails every pose. The audience knows it, the judges know it, and when they call his name, history is made. Chris Bumstead, 6X, Mr. Olympia Classic. But then, he takes the mic. "This is my last Olympia. The bodybuilding world is shattered. After years of dominating the sport, Chris Bumstead is retiring. But why? Was it the mental stress, the injuries, the insane pressure of being at the top? We may never know the full story. But one thing's for sure. Chris Bumstead's name is now cemented in history. 6 titles, an unbreakable mindset, and a physique that redefined the sport. If you want more exclusive behind-the-scenes stories like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because we're only getting started, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.